It's been a few weeks. It's been a few weeks. I haven't been on, but I am here. My hair's a mess. Whatever. Whatever. We're gonna pull a few cards. I'm in my living room tonight, so new spot. I've got my cat. Hi Jay, hi Katie. How are you guys? So excited to see you. Oh, I gotta share this. What am I doing? I'm failing. Oh my god, I thought I lost the live stream. Oh, but I'm back. Did it freeze for you guys? I think I shared it successfully. I don't know how well it worked. Whatever. Um, I'm gonna pull some cards. I don't know how long I'll be on. Do you guys want to see my kitty? She's laying down. I don't really want to bother her, but at the same time I do. I can't help it. Hi, kitty. Come here, kitty. Me and my pussy. We are the best of friends. Oh, she hates me. She loves me. She's just being weird right now. Where are my cards? Here are my cards. Every morning, like, she runs up to me. She's like, meow. Like, we named her Isis, but she says meow so much we call her meow. Right, meow? Meow, chicken, meow, meow. Hi, Meteosaurus. How are you? I'm just talking to my cat. My guardian angel, where have you been? Oh man, I've been floating around the astral plane doing who only knows what. Isis, the chat says hello. They say meow. Oh man, I feel like I want the phone like up higher or something, but I don't know. All right, so I got my cat, I got my cards. Let's pull some cards and see what's in the energy. We have Lionsgate coming up on 8/8, and then 8/9 the following day we have the full moon in Aquarius. So the energies, I hope you guys are ready for what's coming. No creeps tonight, hopefully. Yeah, probably not. I haven't been on in a while, so we probably won't like have many people in here. YouTube usually just like knocks me down like a little bit. When I don't come on, they're like, fuck you, go to the bottom of the algorithm, bitch. Ooh, we've got the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Fool. And we've got the Emperor at the bottom, this fucking guy. Now, when the Emperor is in balance, like, yeah, he's powerful, but when he's not, he's rigid and he's dysfunctional. He's rigid and dysfunctional. And we have it crossing the Nine of Cups, so it's like there's something that this Emperor knows that he wants. Something that will make him happy, make him feel good. But we have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is anxiety, stress. It's like the mind's in overdrive. Like it won't even like let you sleep, or whoever this is. Because again, like we have the Emperor. He's used to being in control. He's used to being in power. So when he's not in control, he does become rigid. Because it's like when there's something that the Emperor wants, but he doesn't know how to go about getting it, suddenly he doesn't feel like the fucking man anymore, you know? he kind of feels like a page. You know, in tarot, the pages, they're students, they're learning. They don't really know shit yet. It's like I'm fucking psychic. It's like I'm psychic. Didn't I say it's like he's a page? There's the page right underneath. The Page of Cups. Ooh. I don't want to say like emotionally immature. Because we're talking about the Emperor, so it's like he does have like a certain he's in other areas of life he's emotionally mature, but whatever this particular thing is, suddenly really small. They feel really small. And we also have the Fool here, so it's, you know, it's not easier. It's not easier. It's not easy for the Emperor to be the Fool, but the Emperor is going to have an easier time once they tune into their Fool energy. Because the Fool is... You can't say he's fearless. It's not that he's fearless. He's naive. But he's also open. You know, it's like normally in tarot, the Fool is about to walk off a cliff. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He knows he's going to learn something from the fall. You learn more from falling than you do from just walking a straight line on solid ground. Like what is there to learn if it's easy? If you already know everything, then what's the fucking point, you know? Hey, White Runts, how are you? You've got this rigid Emperor here. Because he's not quite feeling in control. He's feeling small. I just heard useless. Oh, that's kind of sad. Is someone feeling useless? Well, I mean, if this Emperor isn't in control and he's used to being in power and he wants to do something, have something, go after something, and he feels like he can't, that can make him feel useless. You know, it's like this guy here, what he's feeling is like he's got these 9 cups, but it's like he can fill them himself, but he doesn't want to. But he also doesn't want someone to fill them all for him. You know, he doesn't want someone else taking complete control. Doesn't want someone else taking over. They still want to be able to have power, but it's almost like they don't know how to I want to say be a team player. Be a team player with whatever this is. You know, it's like for some people, if they're at work, they can work together with the people that they're working with, but then at home, like, they don't want to work with anyone in the home, and it's just fighting and arguments, you know. Or it could be the other way around. At home, you can get along with everybody, work together, and, you know, teamwork makes the dream work, but then you go to work, and it's just a bunch of miserable people. You can't fucking work with them while you're at work, but you still gotta fucking be there. I don't know. I'm going to pull clarifiers to see where this really is going. I got the power. Fancy meeting you again. Fancy meeting you again, Eddie B. All right, let's pull clarifiers. Oh my god. We have Justice here, but like between the Page and Justice, we have the 7 of Cups. So it's like, yeah, they feel useless. They feel like they don't know what to do. They don't know. I almost want to say they don't know what to say, but then I switch to they don't know what to feel. And it almost, it almost feels like it's both. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to say. But then we have the Justice card here. So, you know, with the Page of Cups, it usually can be an apology. Somebody could have done something wrong or feel, maybe not necessarily done something wrong, but they don't feel right with themselves about it. So they feel sorry. I don't know what that means. Let's pull clarifiers and just see where it goes. Balls. Wish you the best, man. That comes your way. How is it going with your physical therapist? Oh, I got to see a new physical therapist for my shoulder one time so far. I haven't been to the gym at all, but I've had like other things that I've had to deal with, so I'll get back to the gym and get focused into that again, but I don't really feel like talking about what's been distracting me. But we've got temperance here. Temperance, bringing things into balance. I'm pulling on the Nine of Swords. Temperance. I'm being drawn to like the water. It almost looks like this is a water fountain, but this is actually the water itself making the like fountain shape. Like um all right, so we have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is about anxiety. Like the mind's in overdrive. Like it can't, it's not resting. It's not resting. But when this is happening, it's because something's triggered. And when something's triggered, there's something that's like under the surface that's like coming to the surface. So you have to pay attention to what that is. And that's why I'm being drawn to, it's like the water's like coming up out of the water, and it's like it's like ascending. I want to say it's ascending from itself, out of itself. Um, and that's what's happening with, if this isn't you, whoever this is about, it's like something's coming up to the surface and it's coming out. Um, it's trying to help them ascend, but you know, whether or not this person or you is paying attention to what is coming up, that that's really the key in whether or not this is going to balance out, whether or not there's going to be temperance. You know, because we can have things come up and notice them and have some realizations, but then just suppress it and push it back down and not deal with it, and then nothing comes into balance. We have to. I was gonna say a gentle hand, but then I heard sleight of hand. What does that mean? Sleight of hand. You know, kind of like a magician has a sleight of hand. What is that message? Sleight of hand. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know why I heard that. I don't know if that means anything to anybody watching. Sleight of hand. Oh, okay. You know what I feel? I feel like I feel like there's like a couple messages with the sleight of hand. It's almost like this person wants to have like they want to be able to, remember I was saying like the page, they feel small, but they don't want to appear small. You know, they kind of want to, like the magician, have a sleight of hand. They want to Eight of Pentacles can be about distraction. Like where is the focus? Where is the focus? It's like they're trying to find a way to do something without it being noticed that they're doing it. Because it's it's almost like this comes up and they recognize it and they want to be able to do something about it. But it's like either like push it back down or find a way to do it where I'm like feeling like that deer in headlights, like they don't want to be seen, or it's like being recognized without being recognized, like incognito but in plain sight. I don't know. I'm just going with what the energy that's coming in. I don't know if this is resonating for anybody. I'm just gonna keep going with it and we'll see what happens. Um, but also, um, like I was saying, there was like two energies coming in with that like sleight of hand energy. They also don't want to be slighted, you know? It's like I said, that page, they're naive to this. They're used to being an emperor. They're used to being in control. But when it comes to this, they're not. So then they're kind of like, I just pictured a coyote, like the way a coyote's like, you know, they're always like looking around. They're constantly like looking, like constantly like looking for danger, is what I'm feeling off this person. Mm, like just waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's like they want to, that, you know, that's why they want to be able to, like if somebody's trying to come in with an apology, they want to apologize but not seem too vulnerable, so that way if it doesn't work out the way they'd like it to, they don't have to feel so embarrassed or ashamed or whatever it is. um mm. But part of this anxiety is because, I mean, this is a cycle that needs to fucking stop. You know, it's like we all gotta be brave, even when we feel like a fool. Life, life is gonna happen regardless. Things are gonna happen regardless, and we should be like, we shouldn't wait for life to make choices for us. We should make choices for ourselves too, you know. That's what I'm getting at. And it feels like with this energy, it kind of feels like they wait for life to push them into something. But then we miss a lot of opportunities when we do that. And then sometimes when we do get pushed into an opportunity, we fucking squander it. Because we weren't ready to, I want to say, grab the bull by the horns. I just heard, grab yourself by the nuts and keep it pushing. I mean, I don't have nuts, so I don't know who was thinking that. But grab yourself by the nuts and keep it pushing. Um, ooh, I see the devil wanting to show himself here. And he's, what, 4 cards back? He was popping out. I could see him. I could feel him. The energy radiating. I just got like a Rumpelstiltskin vibe off him. Like, you know how like Rumpelstiltskin, didn't he like have like people sign contracts, but like they weren't reading the small print? Like, sell your soul over to me. That's pretty much what this devil's saying. It's like, I own you, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Um, hmm. It only owns us if we try to stay in our comfort zone and avoid taking risks. Oh, hi, nice guy. How are you? Hold on, I'll say hi to everybody real quick. Hi Nathan, how are you? Shakes some ass. No, you can go shake your ass though. Hi Mustang guy, how are you? And is it Marwin? And Ford? Is it Fordham or Fordham? But anyways, I hope you guys are all doing great tonight. underneath Temperance, we have the Knight of Wands. This is about taking action, but I feel like this person knows they don't want to be impulsive. You know, you don't want to show your hand. They don't want to show their hand. But they also shouldn't be bluffing either. You know why? Because they have the fucking right they were dealt the right cards here. They just don't realize the fucking hand that they have. They don't realize the cards they were dealt. They have, like, they're gonna win. It's like you're fucking scared and you're trying to fucking bluff over here when you don't need to. All right, let's pull on this Nine of Cups. This Nine of Cups. I just heard, like, something about alcohol. That, like, if this is resonating for you so far, like, but, like, the alcohol part doesn't, that part's just not for you. That's how tarot readings on YouTube work. If, you know, some of it resonates for you, or you get something out of it, or it helps you have a realization, that's the fucking, it's done its job. Is the entire fucking thing isn't supposed to resonate, but if it does, like, holy shit. You pretty much just got a personal reading. Ooh, we've got the Hermit here. I didn't feel like I was done shuffling, but I feel like he's got something to say. Oh, okay. We've got the Seven of Cups again. We had it, what was with it last time? Because it wasn't, the Hermit was not with it last time. Oh yeah, I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to say. I feel like somebody's like, they're gonna get it. They're gonna know what to say. I mean, not everybody is. When somebody's gonna be in hermit mode and finally fucking get something, they've been doing the work. They've taken the time to do the work. You're not gonna get anywhere not doing the work, not going within. See, they know. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Somebody screamed. Somebody screamed. All right, let me keep shuffling for the Nine of Cups. I love tarot. You want to know why? I shuffled it apparently just right because this guy came to the top of the deck. Oh man, they know what they want. Ooh. But if there's an internal conflict, but that's because, like I said, this Nine of Swords, it's there because something within, under the surface, has been triggered. You know, it's like there's something here that it's like, I know I want this, it makes me feel good, but I don't know how to go about actually having it. I just heard I've never had to do this before. I've never had to do this before. Ooh, and we got the Ten of Wands on the bottom. That is a lot of pressure. That's a heavy fucking weight. And we've also got the Five of Wands. That's why I was saying there's like this internal conflict. It's like a battle within. And the energy of the Hermit is going within to really understand what that fucking battle is. But it's no easy feat. It's no easy feat. Yeah, it's no easy feat when you're at a fucking crossroads with the devil. It's like, do you do what he says? Or do you do what your soul's been fucking begging for you to do? And then we have strength. Strength. Yeah, I mean, you know, the internal battle, like our mind makes us think that it's a bigger fucking battle than it is. We have so much more power than we give ourselves credit for. I want to pull on the Fool. I really want to pull on this Fool. The King of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles. And the Star card. Alright, so the Star is crossing the Fool. See, I'm in the bushes. Hold on, who's messaging my fucking page? Oh, Rob. I'm in the bushes listening to you, but I want you to call me after you're live. I'm sorry, Rob. I'm reading this out loud. I don't know if you mind if I read it out loud or not. Oh, okay, Rob. So you're listening, Rob. So you heard what I said about the thing. I don't want to say it out loud and share your business, but you heard what I said about the thing, and you were like, "Oh shit, I think she's talking to me." Yeah, I think I still have your number in my email. I don't know, or maybe it was a messenger. I don't know. You might have to message me again to remind me again to call you so I don't forget, because by the time I'm done rambling on here, I forget what the fuck I'm doing. I forget what I'm saying while I'm rambling half the time. All right, what was I saying about the Fool? Oh yeah, the Fool. The Fool. Blind faith. You know, like like the Fool's about to walk off the cliff, but like he doesn't care because he knows he's gonna land wherever it is he needs to fucking land. Even if he hits, like, even if there's like branches sticking out off the cliff and he hits all the branches and all the fucking parts of the cliff sticking out on the way down, he doesn't care. He knows if I'm supposed to hit that fucking branch, I'm gonna hit that branch. The Star card is about having faith, hope. I don't know how I'm supposed to word that. It's like I heard guiding light, but then I heard united light at the same time. I don't know what the fuck that means. Hold on, let me fix the chat because sometimes it freezes up and I don't like when it do that. Let me say hello, everybody. Hey, AJ, how are you? I am having a hard time seeing, so I'm trying to like read names. I can't. Is this the Christian channel? No, it's definitely not a Christian channel. Sorry if that disappoints you. Look how she makes shit up. I know, I make so much stuff up. Just a big storyteller here on YouTube. Oh, man. I bet any money 5 Johns was picked up by ICE. Get a job. Oh, I mean, I don't really need one, but thank you. Joint time. I don't have any joints. I'm fucking bummed. I have my vape. That's about it. Unless they pedos, then they gotta go. What, people in the live stream? No, I think all people should be allowed in country and taxed. Oh, people just in the country in general. Yeah, but how do we know if they're pedos or not? You know, it's not like they offer up that information. Hi, David. How are you? I see my moderators are deleting comments. Thank you, guys. Hello, Jose. How are you doing? Thank you, Ellen Degenerate. How kind of you to say that. Oh, man. Oh, so we did end up with some freaks in here tonight, huh, guys? I thought we were gonna, like, only have, like, a couple people in here. Alright, I'm gonna get back to reading the cards because I did pull the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Alright, so the King of Cups doesn't... He's not very, like, forthcoming with his feelings. Like, he has a lot of them, tons of them. But you wouldn't know it unless you're someone that's close to him. But there's like a plan in the works. A plan in the works. Plan in the works. What is that about? I mean, I know what it's about, but then we got the Magician here. Look, doesn't he look like he's planning something too? There's a plan in the works. There's a manifestation happening here. Somebody's like, So Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. And then we've got the Star. That's also about wishes. So it's like somebody got something that they wished for. Then they didn't know what the fuck to do with it. Then they didn't know what to do with it. So now they're trying to I want to say regroup. They're trying to come up with some new plan. They're trying to manifest Three of Pentacles is also about a solid foundation. You know, when you start a project, if the beginning of it is shit, the rest of it's going to fall to shit too. You want to know what's under the Magician? This fucking guy. Remember him from the beginning of the reading? The page that was under the Emperor? When I was saying the Emperor... The Emperor feels like a page, and then I moved the Emperor, and underneath was a fucking page. But, I mean, I'm just on here making stuff up. I don't know anything. Oh, man. I want to pull on something else. I'm kind of done with this reading, though. But I do want to pull on something else. I haven't been on in a while. I miss you guys. How's everything going? Hi, Gnostic Warrior. How are you? What does God want? God wants you to live your life. Live it for you and nobody else. I mean, if you got kids, yeah, live for them too, but live for yourself first and foremost, because you're not good to or for anybody if you're not putting yourself first. Oh, you want to see my feet? Awesome. You said do Pisces, and then you want to see my feet. You know, Pisces is connected to the feet. each sign is connected to a certain part of the body, and Pisces is connected to the feet. So it's weird that you're asking about feet. Oh, man. Stupid hair. I should have just pulled it back. You didn't know that? Do you really want to see my feet? When I gotta ask, because I mean, a lot of people come in here asking to see my feet, and have I asked them before, guys? Like, what is it about the feet? Like, to me, feet are weird. I don't want to fucking touch them or look at them. But like, what's like the appeal there? Like, is it the toes? Do the toes get you? Yes, please. I'm not showing you my feet. Connected to each of the toes. Oh no, put it on Feet Finder. You don't have feet? No, I don't have feet. I walk on cankles. Weird. I'll have to ask my coworker what his sign is. He's definitely into feet. Well, we all have more than just one sign. We all carry all 12 signs. It's just the energy is just concentrated like in different areas. You don't just have a sun sign. Like when someone says I'm a Pisces, you're saying the sun was in Pisces when I was born, but the moon was also in a sign. So wasn't Venus, Pluto, Uranus, Neptune, Saturn. What other planets are there? Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. They were all in particular signs the moment you were born. And all that shapes, like if you know what a natal chart is, you can look at, it's a snapshot of your personality and also your life. You can, because you can also look at transits. What's crazy, guys? I kind of predicted the year I was going to have my daughter. It was like 2 years before I was looking at astrology. I was like, oh, it looks like maybe in a couple of years, like I could have a kid. And then a couple of years later when I was pregnant, I was like, wait, didn't I say when Jupiter was going through my 7th house, I might end up pregnant? And then I looked and Jupiter was in my 7th house at the time. I was like, oh shit. Expanding relationships with others by having a baby. My wife 5'3" and size 11 feet. Holy shit. I'm 5'3". I got size 7 feet. I got little feet. So I'm trying to picture some 11s. I don't know. Like when you're bad, does she hit you with them? Does she slap you with her feet? I feel like if you've got big feet, you should be slapping people with them, I don't know why. Like a duck. Oh, man. Alright, I'm going to put these cards away. I had messages over the past couple weeks that came in that I was like, oh, I gotta tell everybody that when I go on my channel. But then I failed, and I didn't write it down, and I don't fucking remember it. Hi, Jacob. How are you? I mean, you can subscribe. You cannot subscribe if you don't. If you want to, don't want to. That's all on you, my friend. Are you still watching, Rob? Because if you are, I just want you to know, like, that I'm proud of you. I know it's not easy. 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. I'm just looking at this guy. That's why I'm saying that. You can run, but you can't hide. This guy's trying to run. He's trying to hide, but it's not going to fucking work. It's not going to work. I'm not sure what to make of the Seven of Pentacles. But this Ace of Wands. It almost feels like, it almost feels like it wants to be like the Sun card. But like the sun card, the sun's fully out and illuminating. This feels like the sun is rising. This feels like the sun's rising. Um, oh yeah, that's why you can run, but you can't hide. Like the sun's rising. It's like everything that, you or whoever has been trying to hide or keep secret or keep concealed is going to be exposed. It's coming to the surface. That's why the Seven of Pentacles is here. It's coming to the surface. Like the Ace of Pentacles, you can think of it as a seed. You plant it, and when we get to the Seven of Pentacles, it has reached the surface, and it's like coming through the dirt. Well, at least in this deck. Usually the Seven of Pentacles it's like it's harvest time, but this is like, the plant's grown. It's rooted in. It's rooted in. It's there. You can't pretend that it's not. That's popping in my head now. I feel like it's connected. Katie, I had a weird synchronicity, and it's popping in my head. It had to do with Phantom. Oh, man. So, what was that quote? You are forever responsible for that which you've tamed. You are forever responsible for that which you've tamed. When you tame something, you're training it. You're programming it. And a lot of times we don't realize exactly what we're programming into our connections and the people around us. So it's like when, like, say you meet somebody and you get in a relationship and you guys like create a certain dynamic between the two of you guys. If that dynamic isn't aligned with who you actually are, it's going to create a lot of fucking bullshit. A lot of bullshit. Because there's a lot hidden, there's a lot concealed. So it's like you're, then when your true self wants to come out, then suddenly it's like you guys aren't compatible anymore. It's just, it's like you want to vibrate out of each other's lives, but if you're too fucking connected, then you can't. If it's rooted in and it's already grown, you're responsible for it. So are you going to kill the plant, or are you going to nurture it and help it grow? Because you are forever responsible for that which you've tamed. Even if you choose to kill it, what are you going to do with it? You can't just leave it there. Yeah. You have to do something. You have to do something. Oh yeah, Katie, so how weird. I put coins in a coin machine for my kid because they wanted a tattoo. It was one of those tattoo machines. You put the coins in and then it slides out like a cardboard thing. You open it up and the tattoo's in there. How weird that the tattoo was the fox from The Little Prince, and it was that quote. You are forever responsible for that which you've tamed. And the only other person in the world that I know that knows what that quote means is Phantom. What the fuck are the chances of a quote from the movie that he showed me? And the book that I ended up buying the book and reading it to my kid. Because it's like it's weird. It's like it's a kid's story, but it's philosophical. So there's like, I feel like it's like meant for adults too, but you know, it's like there's always hidden gems like inside like stuff for kids. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that. Even a lot of the Disney movies, I get a lot of epiphanies from like my real life issues when watching that. I'm like, oh shit, they just solved some of my life problems with that song. Well, I mean, think about Frozen. Like Frozen, like these Disney movies aren't like you think like, oh, princesses and princes and they sing, but like if you're paying attention to the actual fucking storyline, like Frozen is their parents are dead. Like the parents are always dead. Like what is up with these fairy tales? They're all fucked up. And we all grow up being like, I want to live a fairy tale. It's like, do you realize what you're fucking saying? Because you're not saying you want to live fucking in sunshine and rainbows when you say that. You're saying you want to have like death and chaos, but some singing in between, you know? Um, all right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about liberation. The truth shall set you free. You know, you can't hide from it. Again, with that quote, you are forever responsible for that which you've tamed. You know, like I was saying, if you create a certain dynamic with someone, you have agreed with them to that dynamic. By even if you were like, oh, I wasn't comfortable with that, but I bent and, you know, just I sacrificed myself just to make them happy. But that's not letting someone know the real you. So then they have a rude awakening when suddenly you're not comfortable and they don't know why, and then they think you just suddenly have a problem. But when you're hiding shit, when you're wearing a mask, like this guy, it looks warm where he is. Like, dude, are you running through the fucking desert? That's what it looks like. It looks like homie's running through the desert. He looks hot as fuck. Like, you know, you should take the hood off, take the mask off. You got a fucking cape. What do you got a cape for? You're running through the desert. Chill. What is it that they're hiding? What is it that they're hiding? We have the Four of Cups underneath the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so with the Ten of Pentacles is having everything, but the Nine of Pentacles, it's one pentacle short. So it's like something's missing. Something's missing, and whatever it is, it's on the mind, and it's matters of the heart, and I'm noticing there's a tree on his shirt, on his chest. Matters of the heart. Now I'm hearing that quote, the Carl Jung quote, about like the tree can't reach heaven unless its roots reach hell or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is. What is that about? All right. It's like, I mean, you know, we do things to learn. We make mistakes to learn. So when we conceal, when we hide, and then things go wrong, we're supposed to be learning from that. But most people aren't. They're just like, life sucks, people suck, and then they just move on to another toxic cycle. But there's going to be growth from this. It's like when things you've been trying to hide are exposed, you're like like a deer in headlights, but at the same time, it, like I said, the truth will set you free. You know, once it's exposed, you realize it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. You know, even if it's something like I was talking about, like relationships and like the dynamic that you can create in it. If you are yourself and you let people know who you are from the beginning, um, if they're not comfortable with that, that's not your people. So don't waste your time on that. Don't waste your time faking it so you can attract people that are aligned with a fake version of you. You don't want that. Um, the problem is that when that mask comes off and like the people that are in your life that don't know who's under the mask, if they're not aligned with who's under the mask, they're going to vibrate out of your life. And if you have an attachment to them and you don't want them to, that sucks because you have to grieve and let them go. But you also have to keep in mind, if they weren't going to fucking stay around when you're who you really are at the core, that's not your fucking people. Um, all right, let's pull on the Seven of Swords. Exposure. It's coming. Five of Cups, shame and guilt with actions in the past. The High Priestess, the Hanged Man. Somebody doesn't listen to their intuition. They've been programmed to not trust themselves. They've been programmed to just, you don't say anything. You don't do anything. If anything, you fucking run the other way. But that's because they've been made to feel, I just heard embarrassed when but again, like I said, if you're pulling your mask down and people are seeing who you really are and then they make you feel embarrassed, those aren't your people. Or maybe they don't realize that's what they're doing to you. And if you let them know and they're like, whoa, like my bad, I didn't know that's how I was affecting you, then, you know, there's room for improvement there. But if they're like, you're being a little bitch, it's not your people. Fuck them. You should have a right to speak up for yourself and tell people what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, what you want, what you don't want, what you love, what you don't love. You should be able to speak freely, live freely, because why else are you on this fucking planet? I mean, obviously, yeah, we're here to learn, grow, and evolve, but we don't do that by hiding. We don't do that by shrinking ourselves down. We came here to be who we are and learn from who we are, not who people think we're supposed to be. I got distracted because I noticed somebody said, shut the fuck up. I'm not going to. You can click off. It's like you're the one that came in and chose to listen, you fool. People are silly. Anyways, so we have somebody here that it's like they're like predisposed. Is that the word I want to use? Predisposed. No, that's not the word I want to use. They have a propensity, but they are like, I want to say predisposed to this behavior. Why do I want to word it like that? I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Because it's like in the past, anytime they try to move forward, they're made to feel like this. But that's because it's you know, it's not that you're not supposed to fucking move forward. Um, you're just moving forward in the wrong direction. What it hold on. I just heard the Towers of Babel. The Towers of Babel. I don't. Why am I hearing about the Towers of Babel right now? I don't. I'm not like educated on the Towers of Babel, so I don't even know what the fuck to make of that. Tower of Babel. The Tower of Babel, a story from the book of Genesis, symbolizes human pride, ambition, and the consequences of defying God's will. I mean, God's will is for us to come here and fucking live our lives as who we are at the core so we can grow and evolve and expand. Because when we grow, evolve, and expand, so doesn't God. We're all extensions of source consciousness, which is what God is. Um, it also represents the dangers of unchecked unity and the importance of humility in the face of divine power. We have to see people are come on here like, oh, she just makes things up. Like, I don't fucking know about the Tower of Babel, and then I Google it and it goes along with what I'm fucking talking about. So eat shit, suck dick to anybody that comes in here and tries to act like I'm fucking loony. You're just an idiot and you're fucking blind and don't know what's going on in the world. Anyways, anyways, um, you know, if it symbolizes human pride, I mean that's why we hide. That's why we run. It's like we don't want to feel embarrassed. We don't want to be made to feel that way. We don't want to feel insecure. But you know what? What is so wrong with feeling embarrassed? What is so wrong with feeling humility? There's actually power in it. If you can learn how to feel humility and not be fucking hurt, you are fucking powerful. Like, what can fuck with you? Nothing. Who can fuck with you? No one. Um, so it's all about a shift in perception. Um, See how he's got all these swords? Like, I mean, he's got one in his hand, but it's pointing down. He's not looking at it. He's got all these, like, in his arm. He's not, I mean, he's running. He's not even paying attention to all the fucking information that he's concealing. Some of it's, like, hidden behind him. If he just stops running, takes it all out, lays it all out in front of him, he'll be able to see things for what they really are. It's like we hide because we're trying to avoid pain, but we're actually creating more pain for ourselves by hiding. Either way, there's pain in some way, shape, or form. So what the fuck is it that we're running from? Something that's inevitable? If you're meant to hurt and if you're meant to learn something, that shit's gonna happen whether you fucking like it or not. That's life. That's life. But also, you know, life is going to happen, but if you look at all your shit, you can be ahead of the game. So when shit does happen that's unexpected, you fucking eat that shit like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Because you're not carrying around all this baggage of shit that you don't want to deal with. So you're ready you're ready to roll with the punches when you're not already knocked down. All right, let's pull on the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Understanding something and using that information. Like the Queen of Swords is she's a receptive energy. She's taking in information and understanding it. You know, it's like the page is taking in information too and learning. But the Queen of Swords takes it in and understands it. And we're clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. Remember I was saying like this is already rooted in. Something's already rooted in. and it's already growing. So it's getting a better understanding of what has grown. Because you don't know how to nurture it unless you know what it is. I mean, like think about a baby compared to a kitten, because I can hear my cat over there. You can't feed a baby and a cat like the same thing. Like you're not going to breastfeed a cat with a human boob. There was a better analogy for this, but whatever. I heard my cat, so I'm going with it. I never met anyone that messes with card that actually has a job. Well, that's because we don't need one. Oh, another crazy cat lady. This is my first cat ever. I'm so excited. And you know what? I'm glad to be a cat lady. It's like one of those things your whole life that you're like, I don't ever want to be one of those cat ladies. And then when you start to become one, you're like, you know what? It's really not that bad. Everyone's hating, but they're really missing out. Because my pussy's great. She's nice and soft. I pet her all the time. She purrs. Right? She's staring at the wall right now. Maybe she's staring at a spirit. I don't know if you guys know that cats are like guardians. I mean, all animals are in some way, but cats are like very much connected with like the spiritual realm. Why do you think you see so much cat stuff with ancient Egypt? I love you, Katie. Oh, man. Fuck it. Let people come in and throw shade. I mean, it just goes to show how miserable people are. I'm on here. I'm miserable, but I'm still on here and I'm happy and I'm chatting away, trying to help people out. And, you know, what are they doing in their free time? Coming on YouTube, trying to shit on people. What am I doing in my free time? I'm on here trying to help people. 'Cause I'm an angel. Oh, I love you guys. Even the haters. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords. They're getting an understanding of what has been rooted, what has been growing, and using that information to take action, to move forward, to make a change. Make a change. What song is that? I just heard George Michael. And the only part I can hear is the words when he says make a change. Which song is, I can't, whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to pull on the Ace of Wands, because remember I was saying it's almost like the sun's rising. It's not fully illuminating it yet. Like, this is coming. Somebody's secrets are going to be revealed. Somebody's shit's going to be revealed. Maybe it's even some of the people on here that were talking shit. They're like, oh, look at this dumb tarot reader on YouTube. The fuck does she know? She don't even have a job. Then some of their shit's going to be revealed. And they're going to be like, she fucking probably is a witch and cursed me. No, motherfucker. It's called reading energy, you dumbass. Oh. Ooh, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, she's generous. She's nurturing. She is caring and loving and supportive. I feel like this energy is the catalyst. This energy is the catalyst for the exposure. And we have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Wands is the Explorer page, but he's also brave. I mean, he has to be brave. He's gonna go he's gonna go on an adventure to go explore, but you got to be brave in order to do that. I mean, if we have somebody that's used to running and hiding, then taking action on something, they are going to be in the page energy. They've never done it before. You know, they got to leave this, I don't want to say bullshitter energy, because it doesn't feel like this person or people, whoever this is about, the energy doesn't feel like bullshitter energy. It feels like somebody that's scared. I mean, bullshitters are scared too, but no, this is somebody that's they're concealing things, but they're not telling lies. Not with their words. You know, the part of the wearing the mask is the hiding is the lie. But when they do speak, they speak truth. So like the sun's rising, they're being exposed. I don't know what the deal is with this Knight of Pentacles, though. Oh. Oh, okay. That's what it is. All right, so you know how I was saying it's like this Ace of Wands made me think of like the sun card, that the sun is fully out, fully illuminated. It's not fully out illuminated yet. It's rising up. It's rising up. But while it's rising up, when things are being exposed, it's like, yeah, they're in the energy of, okay, I'm gonna do something about this. But they're standing there for a second. There's like that hesitation of it's like the impulse to do it, but also wanting to be like methodical about it, you know, because if you're too impulsive, then you're just gonna like run into a fucking brick wall. You don't want to do that. So you know, that mindful, I just heard mindful, that's what this Page of Wands is doing. He's being brave, he's being adventurous, but he's also being mindful. So it's like his hesitancy isn't about hiding. His hesitancy is about doing it right, making sure that this plant grows to its full potential, because it's like they know, like, it's rooted in. They're getting a real perception and understanding of what's rooted in and what is growing. So that way they know how to nurture it to help keep it growing to its full potential. Like I said, we had the Nine of Pentacles before, but the Nine of Pentacles is one pentacle short of having it all, having everything that you need. All right, hold on. Let me catch up. Where's the cat? Come on, kitty. Come here, kitty. Meow. Come here. They want to see you. I know. You're sleeping. I'm bothering you. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I just love her. Oh, man. A part of me is like, I should have a dog, so that way when I'm like, come sit and you stay next to me so I can keep petting you, it'll stay. But then the other part of me would get like, you know, like dogs can like be up your ass. I don't want to be like, go away when it's trying to be loyal and loving to me. That's why, like, on the other hand, like, the cat is kind of good for me, because, like, it'll come up to me, give me affection, then go away and leave me alone. Oh. Kitty cat, come here. Come here. Come here, I love you. I love you so much. Mm. My pussy cat. Meow, chicken, meow, meow. I gotta be careful with her though because we've been playing with her so much with stuff like on strings. Like she has like a bird and we have it on a string. So she's always like trying to like grab it and catch it. So now like if she sees hair swinging, she's like trying to swat at it. She almost hit my face the other day. It was like, bitch, if you fucking get me in the eye, I will think about killing you. I won't do it, but I'll fucking think about it. I'll have to like go sit in a corner somewhere and breathe slowly, calm myself down. Oh man, hopefully she doesn't blind me. That's what I'm nervous about. Um, Hi, Binford. How are you? What's her name again? Who? My name or my cat's name? We named her Isis, but nobody really calls her that. Only sometimes. We mostly call her Pretty Kitty and Meow. Meow. She's like waving her tail around. Meow. She's so funny. Those of you that have seen me like at my desk, like my chair that I sit in, she like climbs up the chair and since like she can she's like hanging like over it, so like her head's down one side, but then like her tail's like down the other, and she can see her tail through the chair, so she's like trying to attack the chair to get her tail on the other side. She's funny to watch. Cats are great. They are great. It just sucks. She had something on her head the other day, and I went to go like take it off for her. But it's not like a dog. You can't just like grab their head and be like, "Come here, let me take this off for you." You grab her head. She's trying to claw you. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's like I'm trying to help you. Staying off the grid. Look, everyone, it's a homosexual. I mean, I could be one. I'm about to be one because you men are fucking slacking. Yeah, they can see it's better to have a cat and a dog, one to watch the day and one to watch the night, right? See, but if I get a dog, I need one that's already trained. I don't want to have to fucking train a dog. I don't have the patience for it. Well, I mean, I don't know. If I'm not stressed out, then I have the patience for it, but I'm stressed out quite often, so. Oh, he says, look at the gay lady. Why would it be even like, what would be wrong with me being gay? Why point it out like it's bad or it's funny? Who cares? I probably eat box better than you can. Maybe you know that. That's why. I don't know. She scissors women. Really good. Jesus loves you. Yeah, he loves all of us. Mm-mm-mm. Hi, Rachel. How are you? I'm struggling with porn. Can Jesus save me from that? You know what's funny? I know you're probably just trolling, but I saw a thing. I saw an article like an hour before I came on, about porn and how it's, unhealthy. How it's unhealthy. What was it saying about it exactly? I don't even feel like, who cares? I was gonna look it up, but I don't even feel like talking about porn or sex or whatever. Lenny, I got secrets and you freaking me out. Oh, Katie. The truth shall set you free, girl. Oh, man. I mean, I got some secrets too, but I don't care if they're exposed. I don't give a shit because there's nothing anybody can use against me for anything. So, shit, let it all come out. I mean, I got secrets, but nothing like bad. You know, I'll tell everybody all the bad shit I did. I don't like you well. Aww, I should cry now. Energy, you dumbass. I hear ya. Right, Marco? Are you a gypsy? No, I am not. Not saying you, but many of the streamers talk shit too. Yeah. I mean, it's hard not to. For God so loved the world, he gave his one and only son. Jesus was not God's one and only son. I mean, I know, like, the Bible or whatever the fuck wants you to think that. But we're all extensions of God. Jesus wasn't the only one that was an extension of God. It's just kind of ridiculous at this point that humanity hasn't figured that shit out yet. The George Michael song you're thinking of is I love you, Binford, thank you, a different corner. Just hold up a mirror to the bad energy. Those ones are just projecting their broken selves onto the world. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. The world is a mirror. You know, if you don't realize how you're doing in life, pay attention to how people are treating you, how people are talking to you. They're trying to reflect something back to you. You know, if everyone in your life is an asshole, it's trying to tell you something. Either you're aligned with all the wrong fucking people, or you are an asshole. Or a combination of both, you know? Um, I had shared a post, I think it was it today or was it yesterday? It said, something about red flags. And I put like the caption of like, we're all red flags. Some of y'all are just fucking in denial. Um, but you know, there's people with red flags that ignore that they're a walking fucking red flag with flashing fucking warning hazard lights. And then other people are like, oh yeah, you know, I got some shit I gotta work on. You know, everyone is flawed. Every human on this planet is flawed. Even people like me that are constantly doing healing work, constantly going inward, constantly analyzing the world around me, within me. I could live a million fucking lifetimes and still be flawed when I come back as a human being. And even Jesus, yeah, let's go back to Jesus real quick because I know everybody that reads the Bible and is religious is like, Jesus was perfect. He never sinned. He never did anything wrong. If you think Jesus incarnated on planet Earth as a human and never made a mistake, ever, like really think about that. Because I was going to say something mean. I don't really want to have to be mean, but like you're fucking lacking intelligence if you think there's one fucking person on this planet that, no, he was flawed, but he learned from it. He grew from it. Um, he healed from it. He helped others heal from their flaws. Um, I don't know. Do we really want to? I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it there at that. Leave it there at that for now. We used to get into a lot of religious talk, not because this is a religious channel, but just because a lot of religious people tend to come in. Not recently, though. That was just like the first few months, I think, I was live streaming. That was happening a lot. I'm just kidding. Please forgive me now. Give me your number. Marco says, preach, Rachel, for sure. Preach, Rachel, because she knows what she's talking about. What in the demon behind the Virgin Mary statue? Is there a question and answer section? I mean, in the chat, you ask questions, you can get answers. We need Jesus. No, what we need is ourselves. Because, you know, if Jesus was standing in front of you, he would tell you to look within yourself. He wouldn't be like, worship me and do everything I say. He'll offer advice, guidance, but he's not going to tell you, like, do what I say or you're going to hell. If you believe that, that's devil talk right there. You're going to go to hell if you don't fucking... No. You, a prophetic woman, God gave you that gift, but the enemy wants you to use it for him. Don't fall for it, sister. Search up the gift of prophetic when you're off this live, and you will see it's a who. I know what prophetic means. But why, I don't know why you're saying the rest of that. God gave you that gift, but the enemy wants you to use it for him. I don't know what you mean. Why do you think? Oh, is it the tarot cards? Is that what you're getting at? Because tarot cards aren't evil. It depends on the person that's using them. Are there darker energies in the world? Yeah, darker energies are always trying to manipulate us, whether we're using tarot cards or not. It's not the cards. It's whether or not we're easily manipulated by darker energies. And when I come on here, I'm not doing that. It's the rest of my life where darker energies I are trying to manipulate me, and I like have like a real hard battle with them all the time. But on here, no, I'm pretty good when I'm on here. It feels pretty good. It feels pretty good, pretty clear. Darker energies do try to come in through the live stream, through the trolls. But we can transmute that. We can always transmute that. We don't have to, I mean, I do want a lot of like the stupid comments deleted. So when I am trying to scroll through, I do really just want to read the comments of the people that actually give a shit. But I don't mind the trolls being here because they might learn something, or they might choose to stay. Sometimes they do choose to stay. Do you see yourself in heaven? Depends what you mean by heaven. The whole evil eye necklace is not prophetic. I don't wear the evil eye necklace to be prophetic. You're a prophetic woman. God gave you that gift. You will see it. It's a what? I don't know, Christopher, is it? The Bible says believe in Jesus and then people can get into heaven with a relationship with the God Christ. We need Jesus. Only God Christ can save us. No, not necessarily. That's what the Bible wants you to believe because the Bible controls people. But I'm not saying the Bible's bad. There's information in there that's helpful. It's supposed to be used for guidance. It's not supposed to be used for control. And it's used for control, which is what turns me off about it. I sent someone my live stream today. Do you guys, those of you that have been watching me, you guys remember my live stream where I was sharing messages from when I talked to Jesus, and he talked back to me. And I rewatched some of that live stream today because I was like, oh yeah, I remember when I talked to Jesus, and when I was watching it, I was like, this still feels right to me with how he said he never wanted to be worshipped. He didn't ask to be worshipped. And Jesus and Yeshua, two different things. The same person, but two different things. Jesus is the story that was told. Yeshua is the actual person that experienced it. But the actual experience is different from the story. And in that live stream, I had brought up how, everyone would be like, but Jesus said, how the fuck do you know what Jesus said? Because the Bible told you? I'm sorry, but if I was your best friend or your closest sibling or your fucking parent and we were super close and I was gonna write a fucking biography about you, it's not going to be accurate, no matter how much I know about you. So I don't give a fuck who said what about Jesus, who put what. I go in and I have my own conversation with Jesus to get my own understanding and belief with it. I'm not going to turn to something outside of me that I don't know who originated what. I don't know. I know there is codes in the Bible. There is helpful stuff in there, but there's also other stuff in there to manipulate. So it's kind of like I don't I don't know. It's like art. The Bible's like a piece of art. It's not what you say it is because you say that's what it is. That's like looking at a piece of art and being like, well, this picture is that because I perceive it as that. But then you can have a million other people walk through and see something different. Um, uh, we're all meant to be different. We're not all meant to be molded into this cookie cutter fucking shape of what religion or society tells us we should be. If you're a good person, you're a good person. You don't need fucking religion to be a good person. Can it help you? Like if you were living a shitty life and you turn to God and then yeah, be religious. It's for you. Um, but if that's not your path, that's not your path, and that's fine. Everyone's allowed to be what they want to be who they want to be, believe in what they want to believe in. Like I have my beliefs on here. You don't have to believe what I believe. You can tell me to go fuck myself. I don't care. I'm still going to believe what I believe. You're still going to believe what you believe. And that's how it's supposed to be. And if you're supposed to believe more in what I believe in, but you're religious, well, life will make things the universe will conspire to make events happen in your life that will set you on a path to be more spiritual than religious. And if you're more spiritual than religious and you're supposed to be transitioning into being more religious, or if you're like a fucking atheist and you're supposed to become religious or spiritual, life is going to happen to you and push you in that direction. Now, if life tries to push us in that direction and we're resistant to it, life starts to really suck because we have to go with the flow, even if life is trying to push us in a direction we don't want to fucking be in. It's pushing us that way for a reason. We don't see what's ahead. The universe, God, source, whatever you want to fucking call it, does. And it's pushing you that way for a reason. Alright, hold on. I am on the toilet, have a liquid shit. Is that bad? It's like icicle. Well, if it's a liquid shit, how is it like an icicle? Because icicles are hard. Trolls. I'm growing right now. Good for you, Christopher. I know what kind of growing you meant. Don't worry. It didn't go over my head. This is good for us to all realize there is much to be afraid of, but if we come into our urgency and act, we will all come to grow towards our full potential. Yes. Yes. See, Rachel's with it. Rachel's on it. She knows. Or like I was gonna say she knows, but I don't know if it was Rachel, but I almost feel like somebody's watching that. Does somebody here have an issue with pronouns? Because we haven't talked about pronouns on the channel in a long time, and we haven't had any transgenders come in a long time. I miss Emily. Where is Emily at? Speaking of trans, Emily was awesome. She had such a high vibe. I should email her and check in. Um, but no, we've had people come in before and like make a big deal about pronouns. And when I just said she, that's why I paused. I was like, wait, am I saying the wrong pronoun? But I haven't done that in a while, so I almost feel like someone's watching right now that has an issue with pronouns. Huh. Ryan, you need medical advice. Jesus would like to, but fuck you. Of course he would. Oh, man. How far behind am I? I know you. You're already Buco's wife. Wait, why do I know that name? I think your cat goes to heaven because I think maybe animals have souls and spirits, maybe. But what about people? What about y'all in the afterlife? Where y'all going to? There's more than heaven after life. That's not the end. Whether you reincarnate back on planet Earth, I'm not sure. A lot of people reincarnate back on planet Earth. I feel like people do get stuck in the loop. There's a mission here. While we're here, we're supposed to be evolving and ascending. There's other realities than the one on this planet, on this 3D planet. There's more out there than the solar system that we know of. Like, there's... Alright, imagine how long existence has existed for all of existence. It is insane to me to try to imagine that my soul is only existing on this planet for however many years and then gonna go sit in a so-called heaven for all of eternity. Honestly, that sounds boring as fuck. It's like you get there and like, yeah, heaven is everything you love and could imagine, but like how long does that feel good for? Before you're just like, okay, I'm over it. You know? Why do you think you came to this planet? So you could grow and evolve. Why do you think God projected his fucking consciousness out in all fucking directions to create the planets and humans and animals and aliens and all that shit? Because he was sitting there and he was like, I'm fucking bored. I wonder if I use my imagination, what kind of shit I could stir up here. Because that's what we are, you know? I mean, if we want to be able to grasp the concept of what God is, let's picture God as like a giant human man, just to be able to picture it. And picture that he's the only human to ever exist. And within his mind, you know when you imagine stuff and you can picture it playing out in your head, and then you can picture like other people, whether you know them or not, you can imagine things you've never even seen before. Like say you want a house, but you want to build a house, but you want one that you've never seen before. You can create the coolest house out of your imagination that no one's ever made before, right? So, all right, so what we are is we're what's happening inside of God's head. We're his thoughts. Like I'm an aspect of God that's like I wonder what it would be like if I was someone named Lindsay that went through like this lifetime of trauma and then eventually ended up on YouTube with her cat sleeping on the couch upside down. She's sleeping upside down right now. She's so cute. And like I'm just that aspect of God's imagination that's playing this out. But then to make it even more fun, there's not just Lindsay right here. There's Lindsay in other fucking timelines and other dimensions playing out every decision that she could have ever possibly made. And so on and so on and so on. And then God's like, all right, well, now I wonder if I was like this dude Jay in Lindsay's live stream. What if I was a guy named Jay and I was going to start watching Lindsay's live streams back in September and still be here in August. Thank you, by the way, Jay. I love you. Um, I love all my subscribers. You guys are my favorite people. I mean, I don't really socialize with anyone else. But whatever. But anyways, yeah, that's what God is. Not some guy sitting in the clouds waiting to judge everyone and cast some down to burn in hell for all of eternity and send some up to go dance and party with their friends and family for all of eternity. What the fuck? No. I say that it's not God that's judging us, it's us judging ourselves. When judgment day comes, we're judging ourselves. But then again, I mean, if we are an extension of God, technically, yeah, God is judging us, but it's not God fully judging. Like, we're part of that decision. We're part of that judgment. Like, did I learn everything I was supposed to learn? Does my soul feel light? Now I'm thinking of Anubis. Anubis, he's the one who manipulates the scales. He's the one who weighs your heart. All right, let's ancient Egyptian times. Anubis, the one with the jackal head, when people would die, he would take their heart and put it on the scale and weigh it against the feather of truth to see how light your heart is. Is your heart full of burden, or did you grow and evolve and oh, excuse me, I'm like burping now, and heal enough for it to be light enough that it's not going to outweigh the feather? Because if it's going to outweigh the feather, guess what? You're incarnating again. You have more to learn. Your heart was heavy. Lighten it the fuck up. And what better place to lighten it up than on Earth? You know? Some of the spiritual people that I've worked with, they don't like Anubis. They say he's evil. I don't think he's evil. Well, actually, technically, I think there's good and evil in everything and everyone, and including all the deities, the gods, the goddesses, the angels, God himself. I mean, God is created everything. How are we going to say God created everything except evil? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Evil is the shadow aspect of the light of God. You know, everybody has light and everybody has a shadow. We're trying to balance it all out, though. Balance it all out. make it even so the scales are balanced when Judgment Day comes so we can ascend, move on. But when we ascend and move on, we're not ascending and moving on just to go to heaven and sit in heaven. There's other realities and experiences that we can experience. I'm not sure what they are. You know, I mean, I'm just a human on this planet. Oh. Hold on, let me catch up with the chat, because I've been rambling. I did wake her up. My poor little kitty. She's so cute. Be nice to that pussy. I am. I pet her all the time. Very gentle with her. Oh, man. I want to pick her up so bad and just hug her and squeeze her. But I'll hurt her, so I have to refrain from doing that. I get that like urge, like what was that cartoon character? Was it in Looney Tunes? Elvira. I want to love you and hug you and hold you and squeeze you. Oh man, God bless the next guy that I actually fucking do date. I might Elvira him and love him and hug him and hold him and squeeze him till there's no breath left in him. Stop babying your cat so much. I just let mine out and see if everyone a couple months when it decides to come back. Yeah, I'm not letting my cat get hit by a car. No, thank you. I'm nervous about the recliner, though. Has anyone's cat ever got caught in a recliner? Man. I'm just like, stay out from under the recliner, kitty. You will die under there. Is it true cats respond to the name of the goddess? Is it Mat or Mot? Or is it Ma'at? Mot. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. I wonder if you have to pronounce it right for them to respond to it. I don't know. My cat likes meow. She ignored it now though, but she usually responds to it. She'll like lift her head up and look at me at least. Oh, you have ragdoll kittens? Wait, what are ragdoll kittens? My dad had me order cat at Chinese restaurant. Ugh. Imagine all the beef teriyaki I've eaten over the years was really cat. That's terrible. Ew. Don't hurt or kill a poor cat. That's illegal. I'm not going to. I mean, you know, it's like, you know, when someone pisses you off and you like envision yourself just strangling the life out of them, you're not going to do it. But it feels so good to imagine it. I mean, but if you're a violent person, don't imagine it, because that's just like tempting yourself to do it. Me, I'm more violent on the inside. The most violent I get on the outside really is just yelling. I used to break things a lot when I was younger. But I didn't like go beating people up. I've only punched one person in my life. It felt really good. I wanted to do it again after I did it. But then I was just like, I mean, who really deserves to get punched in the face? Well, I know a few people that would. But whatever. That's not humane. You can't be serious. Leave the poor cat alone. They don't understand things are bad. They're just cats. We need Jesus for real. Very pretty tabby. Yeah, but we don't know who her daddy is. So she could be a mutt. Told us boneless spare ribs was cat and we... and you loved it. Oh. So for a while you were like, cat's delicious. Looking at the neighborhood cats like, I might take that one home. Hi Ryan, what's up from New Zealand? Because being gay, you'll end up in hell. No, you won't. You can be gay all you want. And guess what? Hell is not fucking real. It's a state of mind. And quite frankly, if anywhere is hell, it's here on Earth. Oh man, that's the real kicker though. You know what I mean? Like all the people that are like, I don't want to go to hell. Imagine like Earth is what people think hell is. And we just don't realize that we're in hell. Oh man. Because the Bible forgot to tell you that's where you're at. Lenny, you eat box? No, I don't. No, I don't. When I was younger, I tried, but like, if I was gonna be a lesbian, like my girl would just be disappointed because she would have to fuck me all the time, and I'm not ever fucking her. Oh man, see, I can't even be a lesbian. Can't even find a man that I like. Can't be a lesbian. I'm just destined to fuck myself for all of eternity. I'm the only man I'll ever need. Lenny, nothing wrong with you being gay. Will you marry me? Of course, Katie. Duh. Who the fuck needs Phantom or Sag when we got each other? I do miss Phantom, though. I love him. He's so special. I wish... No, I don't wish that. I was gonna say, I wish I could, like, hate him or not like him, but I don't even wish that. That sucks. I'm just gonna like someone and have feelings for someone that is a fucking phantom. Whatever. Whatever. Unless they're liberals, most gay girls are really awesome. You and your accent are pretty cute. Thank you. I'm not gay, though. I might as well be, though, because none of you men have a fucking chance. Porn gif, right? The porn gifs. You guys didn't even know about porn gifs until I told you. Oh, man. What a naughty, naughty girl I can be. Well, not too naughty, because I'll only send people those because I won't send them stuff of myself. Like, I'll send, like, a picture with my face. Maybe cleavage, but you're not seeing all the goods. Porn deletes your dopamine erectile dysfunction. It doesn't delete. I know one of the things with porn is that it can actually make you more disconnected and make it so you don't actually enjoy sex with a real person the way you would if you weren't watching porn. Hi, Abby. How are you? How awesome to see you tonight. What is your favorite food? Ugh, depends what mood I'm in. Oh, man. I haven't been hungry lately, though. I've been having to, like, force myself to eat. Bye now. God bless y'all. Hopefully y'all get into spiritual relationship with Christ Jesus. No, keep that between you and the Lord. Shout me out, please. Dumb and Dumber. Like what? Busted as fuck, girl. You a wreck. That's fine. I don't care. I'll be busted. I'm still doing better than you. I am still living the dream, man. Jesus loves everyone here, no matter what. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, like, when people, like, feel the need to be like, Jesus loves you. No shit. No shit. Like, let's not forget. Dude was being whipped, beaten, put on a cross, fucking crucified, spear through him, fucking what the fuck was it called that was on his head? And he hated not one of those people that did that to him. He loved them all. He forgave them all. So it's just but that's what religion does. It like programs people to not think for themselves. They have these like predisposed like messages. It's like I'd rather you tell me Jesus thinks I'm an idiot for something, like, than to tell me he loves me, because it's like I know he loves me. Like, tell me what he thinks I'm an idiot for, because that I don't know. But then again, Jesus doesn't think anyone's an idiot, because he knows, like, when somebody's open to the journey, they're open to the journey. When they're not, they're not. It's not their time yet. It's not their time on their path. They're not there yet. Maybe not in this lifetime. Maybe next lifetime. Maybe later in this lifetime. Maybe not. Who knows? We just have to be kind and loving to one another. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, we have to be kind and loving, but we also have to set boundaries, because if we're too kind and too loving, then we get taken advantage of and walked all over and treated like shit. And that's not good. People in all different religions say Jesus is the only way to heaven. No, he's not. This is very obvious. Bye-bye now. It's like, all right, say there's a heaven where when everyone dies, no one reincarnates, and you either go to heaven or you go to hell. Now, if someone's an atheist, but they were a good person their entire life, and they didn't believe in Jesus, they didn't believe in God, but they did good. They didn't have to believe in God to be a good person. Are they going to hell because they didn't believe in Jesus? No, they're not. That's fucking stupid. That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. You can be a good person and not fucking believe in something. I'm the asshole. Damn, better be with corn and butts. What? I mean, not that mean, but Jesus is making a way. Jesus was supposed to be an example, but not, Jesus was supposed to be an example of how to be yourself and lead your own way with an open heart. Because when people, not all people mean it that way, but when people are like, oh, like, Jesus is the way, like, you need to follow him, but not everything about him, all right, so if you were with Jesus and he was giving you guidance, he's not going to tell you that you have to be like him because everything he does is right. I just don't see or feel that someone who was healing and forgiving and compassionate trying to control people like that. You know? It's like he spoke, and those who were open to hearing would hear him. And those who weren't, it would go right over their head. He didn't need to try to manipulate and control and bargain, like, oh, well, you better listen because this or that, or you have to follow me exactly because I am the only way. That's not what was meant by that, if that's even what he fucking said. I don't know. I don't think it's wrong for people to question things. I think it's wrong for people to not question things. It's called critical thinking. It's called thinking for yourself, thinking outside the box. Home sirens. I disagree. But Jesus loves you. That's all that matters. Remember that. It's not all that matters. It's not. Because if I just fully focused on, well, Jesus loves me, everything's going to be okay because Jesus loves me. Well, it's not going to fucking take care of my kids or take care of me or, you know. I appreciate that Jesus loves me, but it's not what's getting me through my life. I'm what's getting me through my life. I appreciate Jesus and the guidance and messages that he brought to this world. I don't even want to say Jesus because, like I was saying earlier, Jesus and Yeshua, two different things. Jesus is the story that was told, and the story isn't the whole truth. And I don't vibe with shit that isn't the whole truth. I don't want half-truths, because half-truths are half fucking lies. You know, there's also, there can be two truths to something that's opposing itself. Oh, why am I getting into this? I'll get into that another night. I'm not going to get into that now, actually. Agree to show us that we can do it too. What Jesus was trying to show us how to ascend, and it wasn't by telling people who they should be, what they should be, how they should be. What was I in my Jesus live stream? I was saying how he had told me that he was holy, not righteous. Like he was the embodiment of righteousness, but he didn't walk around acting like he was righteous, like he fucking knew better. He wouldn't have been holy if he did that. He would have, I mean, it's kind of like a narcissistic trait to walk around and tell people you know better. No. I mean, some people might be on here and being like, well, she thinks she knows better. I don't think I know better. I don't even know if I know anything. I'm just stating like what I believe within myself that works for me, that gets me through my life. And if it helps someone else and it vibes with them, great. If it doesn't, then don't take it. Don't take it. Don't listen to it. But someone who created the universe can't create a perfect human? No. Because God himself is fucking flawed. Why do you think humans even fucking exist? Because God had flaws within. We're all an extension of God. So if we're flawed and we're an extension of God, then yeah, God himself is flawed as well. There's nothing in this world, not even God, that's perfect. Except for things that are perfectly imperfect. You know? And like I say, guys, you don't have to listen to what I'm saying. You know, if it doesn't vibe with you, it doesn't vibe with you. What was I saying? We all have positive and negative. We all have light and dark. We all have masculine and feminine energy. That's just, it's like the laws of the universe, the laws of existence. You can't have one without the other. I mean, but again, what the fuck do I know? What do I know? Jesus is God. We're all God. We're all God. Oh, man. I know that's a hard concept for people to grasp. Oh. It's all part of the ascension, though. I mean, we won't be alive for it, but there will come a time eventually in humanity when humans do know that. Hi, Andrew. How are you? Andrew, girl. So God can create the universe, but not perfect human. How's the little girl doing? You mean this one? My cat's gonna hate me. My kitty. My pretty kitty. Meow. That's right, kitty. Lay down. Get comfortable. Stay with me. Forever. But now I feel like I can't, like, move at all. I don't want to disturb her. She's sleeping on me. I love it. I totally needed this. I can't reach the phone now. That's okay. No, the tablet's too far away. Who makes the rules? There are no rules. No, I'm just kidding. There's rules. There's rules. Blasphemy. I know it is blasphemy, huh? Oh, you leaving me? I love when you do that. You know when they put their like back way up, when they arch it up real high? You're so cute. No, don't eat that. That's not a toy. I'm gonna be getting off of here in a minute though, guys. Lost and Jesus went to sick, no, the health. Hold on, wait. Lost and Jesus went to sick, no, the healthy. I think there's a typo there, Jay, or unless I'm reading it wrong. Tarot comes from the Torah. Does it? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Thank you, Randy. How are you, by the way? Just making sure my cat isn't eating something she shouldn't. Darkness will always manipulate. Yes, it will. We can't have dark without the light. Do you believe in alien? Yes, I do. Look at Double Secret is not a secret. It's a lie. You are not that. It is only Jesus. There's no dark energy. That's only demons. Demons are trying to deceive you. Look up casting out demons in Jesus' name. Oh, man. No, sorry, but you got it all wrong. Spirits you listen to tell you enough truths to keep you believing, but the goal is to ruin you. I mean, there's all kinds of things that do try to manipulate, but you have to know what voice in your head is yours and which one's not, because they will use your own thoughts to manipulate you. You think you're thinking, but you're not. They are. So you have to really know yourself. You have to heal. If you don't heal, then you don't know the difference between your voice and the darker energies that try to get you. But also, some people might not understand this or might not vibe with it. It might be a little too out there for them. All the demons, everyone has their own demons. Now, can other people's demons affect you? Yeah. But we all created our own demons. They're all manifestations from our own consciousness, from our own fucking experiences. Now you guys don't have to believe that. But from my experience, what I have seen, this is what people are doing. Like all the negative beings and entities and demons and all that, they were all manifested into reality through consciousness. It's like when you have a thought, it starts off as just a thought, but then it starts to take form. And when that thought starts to take form, if it's a negative thought, you know, like when we're younger and we're experiencing trauma, well, even throughout life when we're experiencing trauma, but I'm talking about like if you have like inner demons that you're like, oh, I've been battling my inner demons. I'm using these as an example because most people can relate to those type of demons. I've got my inner demons. I'm battling them all the time. Those inner demons are a manifestation of a trauma. But what happens is people will create and manifest demons within and also outside of themselves and around themselves, and around other people. You guys, all right, if we're talking about God, if a lot of you guys can agree that God is source consciousness, can we agree that God, saying God and source consciousness, it's like a good description of God, right? Like the root of where consciousness exists, right? Because God's not a human. It's not like we say he, but he's not a physical being, and he's not a man. He has masculine and feminine energy. God is both negative and positive, masculine and feminine. Where was I going with that? I'm having a brain fart. I'm tired. I wanted to get off of here already. I don't even know if anyone even cares what I'm saying at this point anyways. I care. I come in peace. Other energy besides He's Holy Spirit is from the devil. It's obvious. What did I want to say about that shit? It's pagan worship. All beings exist, all gods, goddesses, but there is source, the root where all the gods and goddesses came from. That God, the root source consciousness, isn't the same God that most humans are praying to. That's a different God. That's planet Earth God, which ain't shit compared to where that God came from, which is the real God. But I don't know. I just sound like a schizophrenic on YouTube, right? Should God control people really in Bible say we got free will? We have free will. We have free will. It's like, I think I was explaining this one night on the live stream. Maybe I got into it, maybe I didn't. All right. We have free will, but we're not in control of what's happening around us. We only have free will to choose how we're going to handle what's happening around us. And then there's also, like, if we're going to, like, talk about, like destiny. Well, if we're destined for something, do we really have free will? Yeah, we do, because we have multiple destinies. It's just, what timeline are you shifting into in this current lifetime? What timeline are you shifting into? What destiny are you heading towards? It's like when we incarnate, there's certain things that we're supposed to be healing and evolving and growing from. Fuck, I'm drawing more blanks again. I think I'm supposed to get off of here and not be talking about this right now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think people are. Yeah. I don't know. I'm talking to myself. Sorry. Talking to my peeps up there. All right. So we're not going to accomplish everything that our soul came here to do in this one lifetime. So we have the free will to shift from timeline to timeline and shift from path to path to path. And each timeline has different destinies, different outcomes, different journeys. Well, I don't want to say different journeys, because it's like there's like one whole journey that you're supposed to be going on in this lifetime, but within that journey there's different journeys that you can take within I don't know, I'm gonna make this fucking confusing. Ugh, I don't know. I should just shut up now. But so it's like, back to the free will. We do have free will, but at the same time, like, we're not in control of everything. We only have free will and control over ourselves. To an extent, though, the challenge is we have free will if we heal. If we're not healing, then we are not in control. Then our wounds, our demons, our devil is in control. Our shadow aspect, the things that we can't see, are in control. Does it mean that they're evil? No. We just can't see them, so we need to bring the light to them so we can see them, so we can understand them, so we can heal them. You don't know how to heal the wound until you know what it is. I mean, imagine if you went to the hospital with a gunshot wound, but it was covered and they couldn't see it. How are they supposed to heal it and fix it if they don't know what it is? So, they have to, like, take your clothing off, have lights on so they can see, oh, that's the gunshot wound. We know how to heal that. We know what it is, so now we know what to do. Do I hear stuff? Sometimes. You talk to yourself? Yeah. Duh. You think I'd be able to come on YouTube for this long and be yapping away if I didn't just talk to myself like this all the time naturally? uh... Oh boy. Do you see stuff? In my mind's eye. Well, sometimes I see things out of the corner of my eye. Um, did you guys know that, like, when you see things out of the corner of your eye, it's because you're seeing it with your peripheral. Like, when you want to see someone's aura, if you're going to practice seeing auras, you have to learn to look with your peripherals, which is weird, because normally if you're looking with your peripherals, you're seeing things that are to the side of you. Um, but if you're looking straight on at someone and you want to see their aura, you kind of have to like adjust your vision so you're looking through your peripherals but straight ahead, if you get what I mean. Um, so it's almost like you have to like mind fuck the physical eye to be able to see the energy, if you get what I'm saying. Jesus does not talk back to you. It's all in your mind. I mean, maybe if he talked back to you, it would be all in your mind. But when he talks back to me, like, we're having conversations. I would make a killing on OnlyFans. I mean, I have a vagina. Of course I would. I don't even have to have a pretty face. I just have to have a hole between my legs and I can make money on OnlyFans. Christians are the reason the world is falling apart. No, they're not. No, they're not. Humans with their heads up their asses is why the world is falling apart. And some of them, yeah, are Christians, but not all Christians have their heads up their ass. The one who was talking to you wasn't Jesus, sis. I mean, you can think what you want. I don't care. I know what I know, and that's all I need to know. You all got so many silly ass names for your Sky Daddy, right? I think I'll just start calling him that, Sky Daddy. I don't know. That makes me feel kind of weird. I can't call him Daddy. Oh, man. Religion is not welcome in modern society. I mean, well, that's because religion it's I don't know. I'm just gonna keep reading comments because I want to get off of here, but I do want to catch up real quick. It is written by people that went to death for him. Who? What? The Bible? Okay, so what? They could be his best fucking friends. They could have been blowing him. They still don't fucking know his story better than he did. Even if he told it to them. What was I reading? I even was reading something that Jesus was even misunderstood by his fucking disciples. The people he was teaching and guiding. So if he was even misunderstood by the people closest to him, why the fuck does the Bible know everything? It doesn't. It doesn't. It knows what it needs people to know, not what people need to know. I mean, some of it is what people need to know, but there's a lot that's not in there that should be in there, and well, I can't say there's stuff in there that shouldn't be in there. There's people that read it that shouldn't be reading it because they interpret it in an unhealthy way. Jesus is only a name. The person you're talking about is God, darling. Dr. Mark J. Massery, New York, Theology. Why, thank you, Mark. Alice Wonderland. She must be a Democrat. Foul language is all she knows. Oh, I'm not into politics, other than talking shit about it. Because politics is bullshit. They're all fucking liars. There's no good guy in politics. Democrats, Republicans, liberals, they're all full of shit. But they have to be. They have to be. When you're trying to control the masses, you have to be a good fucking liar. You have to. Jesus has left the chat. What if all these people spreading words so you can get the knowledge and you refuse the word? What, who, me? Like all the people that come in the live, they're trying to spread knowledge to me? I mean, they're all saying stuff that I've heard a million times throughout life. Is that what you meant, or did you mean something else? It's okay to feel weary. The world is heavy already. Go read the Bible of Esau and Jacob. That's how you white people came upon this earth. You fucking stupid bitch. Oh, man. Well, I mean, I'm a stupid bitch, but, I mean, you're on YouTube talking shit to a stranger like you fucking know something better than I do. Oh, man. People are ignorant. Look, I fell for that lie. The devil told me that I'm God. We are not God. It's a demon. I don't mean like I'm like God. Like, see, that's the thing. It's hard to explain that to people because like there are people that will take it like in a narcissistic sense, like where they think like they're the shit. It's like, no, you're an extension of God. You're a piece of him. You're a piece of him. But not like the whole package. We're like his big toe. Not the whole thing. We are not God. It's a demon in you. You need to get cast out. My heart is racing right now. The devil does not want me to tell you about Jesus. There's no demons in me, guys. Well, except for my own. Except for my own, but I hug them. I talk to them. You know, I tend to them. They're not as angry as they used to be. It's still here. It's amazing to see your strength. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Y'all all sound cray-cray. We are cray-cray. It's been a really long life. You are decided. Jesus hated religion. I don't think Jesus hated anything or anyone. What would your grandparents think? My grandparents? My grandparents... My grandparents went to church every Sunday. They sent me to Catholic school. They fucking made me do the CCD classes, make my first communion, all that jazz. My grandfather, if he could have still been going to church, like towards the last few years of his life, he would have. My grandmother at this point, like as religious as my grandfather was, but at this point she's like, I don't even know anymore. I'm like, I don't blame you, Graham. Right there with you. I don't fucking know anymore. Uh, pray for discernment. Oh, I've got discernment. You know how we get discernment, though? By living our lives, by making mistakes and paying attention to them. We don't necessarily learn discernment from reading the Bible. Like, we can if we understand the messages that it's trying to convey to us, you know, in the right context. But again, it's kind of like having the playbook is different than actually playing the fucking game, you know? You're going to learn a lot more from actually playing the game than reading a book, reading the rule book, all that. You're going to learn more from actually participating. Oh, hello, Kim. Kim says, you're an idiot talking on shit you don't even have an idea about. Talk about something else. Leave God out of it. But you can't because that gives you relevance. Otherwise, nobody will listen to you. Well, I mean, if I'm an idiot talking about shit I don't even fucking have any idea about, then nobody's listening to me anyways, right? I mean, if you're gonna come on here talking shit, at least fucking make sense, you know? I mean, nice try, Kim, but you failed. Maybe you should go talk to God about it. Uh, go read the Bible. You got a lot of books. You got the book of Jubilee. No, I don't. You got the book of Enoch. No, I don't, but I do have the keys of Enoch. You are supposed to be a prophetic woman, blah, blah, blah. Haven't you said this 100 times, or was that someone else saying that? Oh, yeah, no, you already said this before. I mean, you can plead all you want on my YouTube. I'm going to do what I want when I want. I'm going to be who I am regardless. I'm not going to let any of you tell me who I should be or what I should think or what I should feel. I mean, I was going to say no disrespect, but I mean, well, some of you can go fuck yourselves. And if you do, make sure you do it good. At least get off. But I'm going to be me, and you should continue to be you, even if you suck. If that's who you are, then fucking be it and own that shit. You know, I'm going to be on here and I'm going to be me and I'm going to own this shit. And I don't care if I sound crazy. I don't care if I sound like a loon. I don't care if you're like, oh my God, she's evil or she doesn't know anything. She should read a Bible. You should suck a dick. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys sometimes. Oh, man. I mean, it's amazing to me, like the people that will come in, watch, and they have all these like shitty things to say. It's like, you don't have to be watching. You don't have to be listening. Why are you wasting your precious time on this fucking planet listening to somebody you don't even like? Why are you wasting your time even typing something to say to me? Who cares? Go fucking be happy. Do something other than be miserable. Do something other than be judgmental, you know? And like, if you want to fucking preach, start your own YouTube channel and go fucking preach. I believe religion is man-made. It is man-made. It is man-made. But you dumbass white people won't say that because y'all took a lot of books outside the Bible. Let me just explain something real quick. Someone being a dumbass has nothing to do with the color of their skin. Nothing. I could be white, black, brown, purple, green. It's not going to affect my intelligence at all. So it's like when somebody wants to say racist shit, it makes you sound like a dumbass. It's like, let me educate you guys real quick so you can stop going around sounding like fucking morons. Come on. Like, if you're gonna insult people, at least be good at it. You know, like you're doing it on YouTube, so you probably do it often. Like, obviously not often enough. Because you're failing. Oh, man. Is anyone paying you for being on here talking shit? No, you're doing it for free like an idiot. I'm at least going to get paid for this shit. And you know what? While you're sitting there talking shit, you're giving me watch time hours, you morons. You don't like me. You think I'm dumb, but you're helping my channel. Don't forget to hit the dislike button. You guys can hit that as many times as you want. My channel's still gonna thrive. No matter how many of you haters come on here. Because I don't give a fuck about the haters. I'll still take my time and talk to you guys. Maybe you'll learn something from it. Because this is, you know, like, I look around at humans, at humanity, and where we're all at, and I'm like, wow, we're pretty fucking stupid. And then I come on YouTube, and I'm like, wow, we really need some fucking help. Like, bad. It's bad. It's bad. You guys are like, oh, we need to read the Bible. No, you need to go read something that fucking teaches you something more intelligent, because the Bible ain't working for some of you guys. Some of you guys it is. Some of you guys it is. I applaud you. Like, you know, if religion works for you, great. Like I always say, believe what works for you. You're here for you. You're not here for me. You're not here for anyone else. I believe for my family that taught me. Yeah, I mean, we chose our family for a reason when we incarnated here. I mean, again, probably another thing I'm going to say that people are like, what do you mean we chose our family? We choose our family when we come here. You picked your mom and dad. So if you hate them, why'd you pick them? That's what you got to ask yourself. Why did I, like, if you have shitty parents, why did I pick shitty parents for this lifetime? What am I trying to learn from this? What am I trying to grow from? It's like, I have a mom who's more like a fucking child, but it's also helped me be more discerning and knowledgeable and fucking independent. It's like, yeah, there's certain areas of life where I'm not independent, but there's some areas of life where I had to become independent because I didn't have a fucking parent that was gonna, you know, like I had my grandparents, luckily, but my parents, the fuck were they gonna teach me other than what not to be? You know, there's always something to learn, you know, like what not to be, what to be, what not to be. Talk about shop and leave God out of it. I'll talk about God all I want. All I want, because you know what? This is my channel. This is my channel, Kim. If you want a channel where you don't talk about God, go start your own channel. And you know what? I saw your other comment like 5 minutes ago, but you're still fucking here. Got a problem with a lot of stuff I'm saying, but you're still watching. Why? Because you're probably intrigued. There's probably a part of you that's questioning shit. Or maybe not. Maybe you just like to sit there talking shit. I don't fucking know. Hey, bud. She was here. Maybe she went upstairs. What if you're wrong? Then I'm wrong. Then I'm wrong. And eventually I'll know and I'll learn from it. It's as simple as that. Nobody needs to be fucking right. That's the thing. It's like everyone's like so like gung-ho on it. I need to be right. I need to be right. Guess what? Most of the time when you think you're right, you're fucking wrong. You're wrong. And You know what's irritating? Oh, there she is. There's the kitty. You know what's irritating is, like, I'm one of those people that's usually right. And I don't want to be. It's not even like I sit here like I want to be right. I'm usually told I'm fucking right, and then I'm shit on because I was right. You would think it's a gift, but it's a fucking curse. I am wrong about stuff in life, but I'm right way too often. It's not fun. It's not. Masonic stuff, I'm telling you, the devil wants to kill you. He wants you to believe that you are God. Your inner being is the truth. No, see, if it's the devil and and I was gonna take it to the extent of like I believe I'm God, so like I can be a narcissistic asshole piece of shit. That would be the devil. That would be the demon. But that's not what I'm talking about when I say I'm God. You're like taking it in the wrong context, which is why it is hard to explain to people that they're an extension of God, because that's where their head goes, like to like something that I'm not saying. I mean, oh, did I finally catch up with the live? Am I really like all caught up? Oh man. Hold on. Oh no, I wasn't caught up. It got stuck. Oh well, I missed a bunch of comment. Whatever. I'm tired of talking about religion. Tired of talking about God. God. Oh man. I was gonna say something, but I'm just gonna not. To grow and think is to be alone. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Well, sometimes. The devil is a liar. He wants your soul. Yeah. The devil won't kill you. He'll convince you to do it yourself. See, I know that. I know that. Again, that's why I really push on you guys the healing work and really looking at your shit and your traumas and your wounds and facing them. Because it's through those wounds that you can be manipulated. And I don't just mean by other people on the planet. Yeah, stay strong. Don't worry about us fighting in the comments. Your faith is your own. Pursue and figure out we are all made in God's image, and truly He is within all of us. Yeah. Hi, kitty cat. Give me the pussycat. Hello, pussycat. Imagine if she clawed my face right on the live stream. She's like, I don't want to go to her right now. She's talking too fucking much. Excuse, I know. I know. I know. She's funny. Like sometimes she does that with her paw because she like wants you to pet her. She'll like hold your like once you put your hand there, she'll like hold your hand. Start your own cult and make your followers eat a turd sandwich. No. Oh man. Yeah, I'm almost done here, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Christians run up in here trying to school us on sin and can't comprehend devil energy. I know, right? Oh, the irony of it all, right, Katie? Heal your shit. That's right, T-Bone.
No.
The hell you doing? Being awesome. How is that done though, facing them? What, your wounds? Well, what triggers you? If you don't know where to start, you gotta look at what triggers you. A lot of times people don't know why they're triggered. They might not even know what triggers them, but if you figure out what triggers you, then you have to figure out why it triggers you. Glad we understand each other. God bless you, and may you continue to grow on what you are pursuing for yourself. Thank you. Thank you. What the fuck is that? Viho? Is that like a nicotine one? Oh. I don't want to. Well, I have mine down here anyways, so I don't need to hit your vapes.
Look. Peach crescendo.
Peach. Peaches.
No.
Oh, he was talking about my cat, Binford, I think. I mean, I was calling her my pussy earlier. I was petting her and telling you guys how my pussy purrs. But it's like, you never know. I mean, people do come in here and ask to see my hoo-ha, so who knows? Bunch of fucking weirdos. Alright, I'm hungry. I gotta go find something to eat. Oh my god, I'm like I'm almost there. It was good seeing you, Misfit. It's entertaining. I know, I wanted to come on like other nights when you guys email me, and I'm like, I've been wanting to come on so bad, but there's just been stuff. You are fat enough. Why, thank you. I'll try not to get any fatter. You told me straight up no. Yeah, I wanted to, but I knew I wasn't going to, so. Johnny, if you walk this planet as a human, a proper comprehension of the spirit world is a good idea. Yeah, it is. Just saying, take it or leave it. I mean, you guys do know that the spiritual world isn't, like, up there. I know that's, like, where everyone thinks it is. Like, oh, it's up there somewhere. In, like, right? Heaven? It's everywhere. It's all around you. Inside you, throughout you. So, it's important. I was talking to somebody about Reiki today. They said they had heard of it, but you know, and they're really into fitness. And I'm like, all right, well, you know how important it is to take care of your physical body. Why not your spiritual body? You know, and within your aura, your energy body, you have your mental body, your emotional body, and your spiritual body. They need to be tended to as well. You know, we store all that in our field, and then if we don't work on it, then it starts to penetrate into the physical body. And that's how people get sick. Well, and then there's also, you know, the foods we eat and environmental factors. But even without the environmental factors and shit like that, we could still get sick just off of the fucking energy. We manifest everything into reality through our fucking conscious mind. Whether you want to believe that or not. If you want to learn how to manifest, you have to understand that. You know, I was thinking about manifesting earlier, and I was thinking about how, where's Ryan, by the way? Ryan, darling, where are you? Because I'm about to talk about you. Ryan had sent me a bunch of money one time, and I didn't ask him for it. I didn't exchange a service. He just randomly started sending me money. And when he started sending me money, it was literally like the day after I decided that I wanted to do a womb healing, but the girl offers a healing package. You have to go for multiple of them. And I'm like, shit, $450 for this. I don't got $450. Fuck. And then I was just like, damn, this sucks. You know, it's like energy work helps so much, but health insurance doesn't cover it, you know? And it's like, I can do energy work on myself and it's helpful, but it's like when you're receiving an energy healing, it's great if you can just lay there and receive and not be the one trying to shift the shit and pull shit out. So at first I cried and I was like, oh man, I'm such a loser. I can't afford this. Like, where am I going to get $450 randomly? And then I'm like, whatever. Like, you know what? It'll take me a couple months, put a little side, and before I know it, I'll have it. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll probably even come up with the money before then. I gotta stop, like, not believing in myself. I gotta trust in the universe. You know, like, I really want this healing, and I'm just gonna trust the process. You know, universe, God, whatever is listening, like, I really want to do this healing. I really need the money for it. I appreciate it, and I put it out there, and then I just went on about my day, and the next day, Ryan's sending me money. I'm like, are you, like, meaning to send me this money? He's like, that's your PayPal? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. And then he sent me more money. And I was like, holy shit, Ryan, I mean, you don't have to be doing this, but thanks. And then my birthday happened, like, right after that. And then he sent me money for my birthday. And then I was like, holy shit. I was $4 short. After all the money he sent me, I was $4 short. I only had to take $4 of my own money. That's how manifestation works. You have to be careful what you're putting out there. Because if I stayed in that, oh, I suck, oh, I can't get the money, oh, it's never going to happen, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have. But I put it out there, and the universe probably friggin' pinged Ryan. It was like, hey, Ryan, don't you want to do something nice for Lindsay? And he was like, oh, let me hit up my lovely American lass and just stop sending her money. I was like, okay. Oh, man. So that was cool. Well, even like, you know, when you're like really like determined for something, but also not in a sense where you're like gonna smother it, like you're determined but optimistic, you're more likely to manifest it. I gotta get off here. I want to go to bed. I was gonna start talking about other things that I manifested, and it was just like, I didn't realize that it's that easy. It's like, I want to practice more and try and manifest more money in. Oh man. Like we were supposed to get the two cats originally, remember guys? Well, those of you that watch, we were supposed to get the two cats. And once my daughter's father started like saying that shit about like, oh, I don't think this girl's gonna give us the cats, I was like, fuck, we're not getting these cats because he's manifesting that right into reality. And it happened. I was trying to like explain to him about manifestation after, and then he was like, "What are you trying to say? Like it's my fault we didn't get the cats?" I'm like, "It's like that's not my point. Like that's all you're taking from this. It's like I'm trying to explain manifestation to you." Oh man, because the universe, God, source, whatever it is you call it, it's always listening. Is listening to what you're thinking and what you're feeling at all fucking times. So if you're trying to manifest, you need to not also be putting out thoughts of it's not going to happen because that's going to fuck up the manifestation. Um, All right, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I want to thank everyone that tuned in tonight, even the fucking degenerate morons that joined tonight. And also, well, because not everyone was a degenerate moron. Some people were just a little ignorant to what's going on in the live. And, but anyways, thank you to everybody for tuning in. Even haters, lovers, you guys are all helping me out by watching. So thank you all. Come of God is here. What is up, man? How long have you been here? We were all talking about God. And the come of God is here. I mean, technically, we're all come of God, right? Oh, man. God jerks off and ejaculates some souls onto the planet. Imagine if that's how it worked. We're just all like souls floating around in his fucking nutsack before we come here. Oh, man. It is a knee slapper. You must have manifested the hater, sweetie. I mean, probably. But I also manifest a lot of subscribers too. So, whatever. You know, you can't have light without shade. All right. I'm gonna, I was gonna say I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm gonna eat something and then I'm gonna go to bed. I love you guys.